I love what I do. This seems like the best job for me, and as we were walking around, seeing the school with all the students in it again and all the laughter and all the noise, I mean, it's exactly what students should be doing. So
Hello.
Head.
Okay. So welcome. Today we are visiting Taunton School. I'm here with the head of international admissions, Helen Kingabbey. Thank you for the invitation.
No problem, it's my pleasure.
Great, thank you. We had a great tour at Taunton School and we have been fascinated by the really Hogwarts Harry Potter atmosphere.
So Taunton School is unique because we are in Somerset, which is a beautiful part of England. We are about 1 hour 45 minutes from London on train, so we're really easily accessible from the main international airports. But we are right in the countryside, we're close to beaches, and we also have the town near the school, so it's about a 10-minute walk into the town centre. So we have the best of all worlds at Taunton School. We also have a unique offering for international students, so students can study a 1-year GCSE programme at the international school, but they can also study at the senior school a 2-year GCSE programme. We also offer A-level, IB, BTEC and foundation programmes in the sixth form. So students have so much choice when they're coming to Taunton School, and they don't need to make the decision on what course they want to take, in year 9, because when they get to year 11 and they're making those choices and those commitments, they will have the support of our careers department to assist them, and we have all 4 options here. We do offer the IB diploma, and that's very popular, particularly with our international students, because I think it's so recognised by parents and the students as well. So again, students will have their 6 subjects. They will choose from a vast array of activities, and students can study IB on the IB diploma at Taunton, DT at Taunton School. They can choose photography, they can choose art, so there are so many options for them in the IB diploma. As I say, it's a very popular course alongside the A-level and the BTEC and the foundation programmes, so it's just a huge variety. So actually it's the 1-year GCSE programme, or the pre-IB programme, is perfect for international students who are studying in the UK for the first time. They want to move on to the IB diploma. They can choose those subjects to study in 1 year, get 5 GCSEs, so that they can enter the IB diploma, and they're already ahead of students who haven't taken that 1-year GCSE programme. They learn terminology, they learn how the structure works for a British education, they're already part of the campus, they've already made their friends, so when it's a really intense 2 years for IB, they've already settled into the UK. They don't have to go through that settling in process beforehand, so they're kind of straight into it, getting their good grades, and they know what they're doing. So the 1-year GCSE programme is always a benefit, I think, to students coming to the UK.
Yes, I can confirm it. Sometimes we have students who are looking for year 12 initially for the IB program, and then they decide, maybe it's better to start at year 11 to have some foundation before it begins.
Absolutely, and also the students will have intensive English lessons at the same time. Now I know that German students have really good English when they come to the UK, but like I mentioned before, sometimes terminology is not quite where they are, or the understanding of some of the more technical phrases and words, particularly in the sciences. So being able to get up to speed with that within that first year in year 11 has always been a massive benefit. Well, I have worked at Taunton School for 7 years,
Yes.
and to my knowledge, all German-speaking students have reached the grades that they needed to reach to progress onto the course they want to progress to.
Oh, that's amazing. And I guess this is because, as you said, you are monitoring the grades, you're seeing...
Absolutely. So it goes right from the very beginning. So as soon as a student arrives here, they are always being assessed, and this is great with having tutors and having their teachers and having their house staff and having the principals and the heads. There are so many people willing them to succeed that we will make sure that nobody will fall off the edge, that they don't know what they're doing or that they're not understanding something. And if we see that grades are starting to fall, then we will work with the tutors and the teachers and the parents to put a plan together to make sure that they come back up to where they need to be. They are specialist teachers. They are specifically trained to teach the British curriculum to students who don't have English as their first language. And for those students who need a little bit more support, we have the EAL department. So all international students will spend some time there, whether it's just on their first day to understand what progress they need or what support they need. Some students go every week, some students will go every day. So it all depends on the individual student, how much support they need with their English. But yeah, our teachers are perfectly trained to ensure that the students get what they need from their English language. For students in our sixth form who are looking to study medicine or go into medicine as a career in the future, we offer a pre-med programme. So students studying biology, they will meet with surgeons, we have doctors come on who give talks to all of the students. They can visit surgeries, they go to veterinary practices, and they get lots of advice and support of what it's really like to work in medicine. They will also have support from our careers department with their university applications. We help with those co-curricular clubs and activities that would look good on the CVs as well, which again gives a boost for those university applications. So yeah, the pre-med course is very popular for our sixth form students, and I think it does show that we are quite diverse, and we want to put a lot into all of our students to make sure they get the best out of Taunton School. Well, art is a big passion of Taunton School. Design, technology, art, those kinds of subjects, the more practical subjects, is where the children can really show their personalities. And so I think we put a lot of time and effort into that because that's what the students want. So we do A-level IB art. The students have their own hub, so if they are taking exams in their final years, they will be able to visit their hub at any point when they have free periods, before school, after school, at lunchtime, and they can have that space as a mood board, as however they want, and to work in there to make sure that they get their projects done on time. And the same with design technology. And you saw the green power car, so you know the students love getting involved with that kind of practical element of their daily life. And I think they've just been in an IB maths class, for example, and they're using their brain really, really hard, and then they can go and express themselves in the lesson afterwards. I just think it's marvellous. Absolutely, and encouraging students to try new things. I think that's the greatest gift that you can give a student is, they arrive at Taunton School and they think that they are a certain way, and they think that, they are a sports star or they're a mathematician or they're a scientist, and then you show them the masses of facilities and courses and clubs that are on offer. And our big beefy rugby player might come over and say, actually, I love drama or I love photography. So it's just showing them that there are other options. They can still be fabulous at sport or fabulous mathematician, but they also might be a fabulous photographer, or they might just love it, and it creates a passion. So when they leave Taunton School, they have more to offer the world. Students are encouraged to join after school clubs and activities, particularly boarding students, because obviously they're here all the time. We have a huge list of options for them. They range from gardening club to fencing club to debating. We have, each department has clubs, whether that be a mathematic club or drama club. So there is so much on offer. We have 2 swimming pools so students can swim. We have a gym, a fitness suite, so students use that in their free time as well. They can go into town, so they have to sign out, so the younger students, obviously they will be supervised. As they get a bit older, they can go in pairs, and then in sixth form they can walk into town, but they have to sign in and out, so we always know where they are. They're obviously not allowed to go during lesson times. So it's just about encouraging them. We will have Freshers Week to advertise all of the clubs and activities, and we will encourage as many students to sign up to as many things as they can. And they might not enjoy them all. They might join a club and go, actually, I've been a couple of times, it's not for me. That's fine, but they've tried it. And then they might try something else and love it. So you don't know until you try. We have a climbing wall, we have astroturf hockey, we have a great fields and green space that we encourage students to use as much as possible, because being outside is the best thing that students can have. It's very vibrant. So we have 5 boarding houses at the senior school. There's all age ranges in the houses, so it's from years 9 through to year 13. There are different size boarding rooms, so we'll have either single rooms for the upper 6th students, which is a guarantee. Then we have double rooms, which are for usually the year 12, year 11 students, and then years 9 and years 10, they will usually be in either a triple or a double. So all of the houses have their own kitchens, so they can make up their own foods outside of the main dining hall times. They have, in the boys' boarding houses, they have snooker tables, they all have big screen TVs, they have lots of pizza nights and movie nights, and everything usually revolves around food. But yeah, it's a nice, relaxed, it's a home from home. I love what I do. This seems like the best job for me, and as we were walking around, seeing the school with all the students in it again, and all the laughter and all the noise, it's exactly what students should be doing. So to see them succeed as well, and in the last 7 years, it's been so wonderful to see a student when they arrive and they're so nervous and they don't really know where to go or what they're doing, and they're worried about getting lost, and then you see them a week later and they're, "Hi miss," and running around and as if they haven't got a care in the world. And that to me is just, that's wonderful. That's exactly what children should be doing, and young adults should be doing. We have a great admissions team. So we have Bobby Comley, who is our international admissions manager for students entering the senior school. So for the IBs and the A-levels, they would speak with Bobby. We also have Natalie Cox, who is the international admissions manager for the international schools, so the 1-year GCSE programme would be Natalie Cox. But I oversee all of those, and so hopefully if we have any families visiting, then I will get to meet them and show them around, and the 3 of us work very closely together.
Yes. Perfect. Thank you, Helen. It was amazing. I know this